Eleanor, come on in. Hi, Eleanor. I'm Michael. How are you today?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. Oh, one question. Where am I? Who are you and what's going on?
Right. So, you, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead. Your life on Earth has ended, and you are now in the next phase of your existence in the universe.
Cool. Cool. I have some questions.
Thought you might.
How did I die? I don't remember.
Yes. In cases of traumatic or embarrassing deaths, we erase the memory to allow for a peaceful transition. Are you sure you want to hear? All right, so you were in a grocery store parking lot. You dropped a bottle of something called Lonely Gal Margarita Mix for one. And when you bent down to pick it up, a long column of shopping carts that were being returned to the shopping cart collection area rolled out of control and plowed right into you.
Oof. That's how I died.
No, sorry, there's more. You were able to grab onto the front of the column of shopping carts, but it swept you right out into the street where you were struck and killed by a mobile billboard truck advertising an erectile dysfunction pill called Engorgulate. Funnily enough, the first EMT to arrive was an ex-boyfriend of yours.
Okay, I get it, thank you.
Okay.
So who was right? I mean, about all of this?
Well, let's see. Hindus are a little bit right, Muslims a little bit, Jews, Christians, Buddhists. Every religion guessed about 5%, except for Doug Forsett.
Who's Doug Forsett?
Well, Doug was a stoner kid who lived in Calgary during the 1970s. One night he got really high on mushrooms, and his best friend Randy said, "Hey, what do you think happens after we die?" And Doug just launched into this long monologue where he got like 92% correct. I mean, we couldn't believe what we were hearing. That's him, actually, right up there. He's pretty famous around here. I'm very lucky to have that.
So, maybe my biggest question, is this, or?
Well, it's not the heaven or hell idea that you were raised on. But generally speaking, in the afterlife, there's a good place and there's a bad place. You're in the good place. You're okay, Eleanor. You're in the good place.
Well, that's good.
Sure is. Okay, let's take a walk, shall we?
Oh, did I have a purse? No, I'm dead. Right. Okay.
I don't know what to do here. This is a mess, morally speaking. This is a putrid, disgusting bowl of ethical soup.
Okay, well, how about we just chill and go to the town meeting and talk it out after? Great. Hey, how do I make that helper woman show up? Hello? Front desk lady? Magical slave robot?
Excuse me, Janet?
Hi there. Still not used to it. Janet, I need... Quick question. Can anyone access our search history, or is this an incognito browsing situation like when you're stalking a hot mailman from your work computer?
It is 100% confidential. No one can access what you ask me, including Michael. Now, what kind of pornography would you like to see?
No, not porn. I need clothes, like yours and Chidi's with the stripes.
There you go.
Everybody, gather around, please. Thank you. Obviously, there's something very wrong with this neighborhood. We don't know what it is, how long it will last, or what caused it. What do we know, Janet?
We know where it happened. Here.
Yes, thank you, Janet. The chaos happened here. See, that's the trouble with these perfect systems. One little flaw can lead to... Well, it can lead to Gary over there. Hey, Gary. Hang in there, buddy. My armpits are leaking. What is that called again?
Sweat.
Right. Still not used to being in a human body. And what do you do with sweat? Do you lick it away, is that right?
Nope, you dab it with a cloth.
Oh, right. And then you lick the cloth? That seems weirder.
Michael, look.
Okay, that's a good sign. It could mean that this is almost over.
Oh, such a relief. That was my first time as a fashion don't, and I did not care for it.
So, Aristotle was Plato's student, and Aristotle believes that your character is voluntary because it's just the result of your actions which are under your control. For example, right now, you have made the insane choice to ignore the person who is literally trying to save you from eternal damnation.
No, yeah. I'm listening. Are we sure we should be paying attention to these guys? It's like, who died and left Aristotle in charge of ethics?
Plato.
Coming! We're just kissing and groping.
What?
Hello.
Tahani, hi. What brings you here?
You know, I was just, in the neighborhood to get to Eleanor because, we're all in the same afterlife, so, I'm always in the neighborhood. Do you get it?
I do, and it's delightful.
Anyway, this is for you. Just a housewarming plant as a little reminder that if there's ever anything that you need, I am right next door.
How could I possibly forget? Have a great day, Tahani.
Oh.
Ugh, Tahani. Welcome to the neighborhood, even though we all arrived here at the same time. Here's some dirt I put in a bowl because I'm amazing.
I thought it was kind of a nice gesture.
Oh, Chidi. It's a total con. I see through her little act.
Her act of being a nice person who brings you gifts?
Bingo.
Okay, I'll remind you that you're trying to learn how to be a good person. Maybe you should return the favor. Bring her something.
Oh, so now I'm supposed to be nice and make friends and treat her with mutual respect?
Yeah.
That's exactly what she wants me to do, Chidi. Wake up!
That's what everyone wants everyone to do.
Hang on. You're not supposed to be here either. You're a mistake, just like me.
Yeah, and I'm freaking out, dog. There's so much thoughts in my brain. It's like my head is filled with rocks.
How have you managed to stay undiscovered? Because I have had to dodge and weave and barely escape with my life. And you don't seem like a super genius.
Hello, Jianyu. I'm Michael. Before we start, I know you were a Buddhist monk and kept a vow of silence. Would you prefer to remain silent here as well?
You literally haven't said a word since we got here?
Yeah, when I say I'm meditating, I'm just trying to figure out what the fork is happening. I think we might be in an alien zoo or on a prank show.
No, Jianyu, we're dead.
Whoa, that's a dope prank. Gotta give it up.
Okay, I need to make sure that this isn't some sort of weird trap. Is your real name Jianyu?
No, it's Jason Mendoza. And by the way, everyone here thinks I'm Taiwanese. I'm Filipino. That's racist. Heaven is so racist.
But Tahani said that you helped Michael by putting your hand on his chest and doing some sort of healing magic.
Yeah, a nurse did that to calm me down once when I crashed my jet ski into a manatee.
You crashed your jet ski into a manatee?
Yeah, I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. That happens a lot.
What did you do for a living?
I was an amateur DJ, specializing in EDM, electronic dance music. I was also an amateur hip-hop backup dancer, an amateur body spray inventor. I did pranks on Vine.
None of those are jobs. What did you do to make money?
Oh, I sold fake drugs to college kids.
Okay. Good. Okay, here's my biggest question. How did you know that I didn't belong here?
I figured it out the very first night at the party, using my powers of deduction.
I heard you don't talk. Well, here's something for you to not talk about. I don't belong here. They made a mistake. Total phony. So, shh. Okay, later, man.
Okay. I vaguely remember that. I believe you, Jason. You're not supposed to be here. Welcome to the bottom of the barrel.
Good afternoon, Eleanor. What can I get you today?
Whoa, a lot of new flavors.
Michael felt bad about the sinkhole, so he wanted to give you all a little treat. I recommend full cell phone battery.
Whoa. It somehow tastes how I felt when my cell phone was fully charged. Oh, I'm so relaxed. But they all look good. This might take me a while. You know what, Gunnar? Why don't you go ahead?
Thanks so much, Eleanor.
What can I get you, Gunnar?
Hi, Janet. Can I have some folded laundry?
Coming up.
You'll never believe it. I was at the frozen yogurt place, and I didn't know what I wanted. So I turned to the guy behind me, and I was like, why don't you go ahead? Just like that! Why don't you go ahead?
Oh, okay.
Dude, you don't understand. I never did stuff like that when I was on Earth. But now, thanks to your good person lessons, I didn't hold up the line. I didn't even try a dozen samples I didn't want just to spite some jerk who told me I was holding up the line.
You do that?
No, Chidi. I used to do that. Now, I do selfless things without even thinking about it.
That's great. I'm proud of you. So, where's our yogurt?
Oh, I forgot it. Oh. Can you go? I don't want to go all the way back. I ran all the way here and it was so hot. I mean, I will happily get it because I told you I would. Good person.
What are you doing?
Dude, I'm freaked out about my meeting with Michael, and if I spend one more second staring at Creepo the Clown, I'm gonna lose it.
You name the clowns?
Psycho, Creepo, Crazy Head, Stupid Juggling, Weirdo, Freaky Feet, and Nightmare George Washington. One of them has to go.
Oh, sexy mailman. Much better.
In 5 minutes, Michael wants my help investigating what's making the neighborhood go nuts, which is obviously me. I mean, I did promise I would help, but what do I do here?
Actually, the answer is...
Right here in this easily understandable comic strip.
Nope, in this book about the theory of contractualism.
What we owe to each other. I saw this movie. Laura Linney cries in a lake house because Jude Law left her for his ex-wife's ghost.
No. Quick summary of contractualism. Imagine a group of reasonable people are coming up with the rules for a new society.
Like, if your Uber driver talks to you, the ride should be free?
Sure, but anyone can veto any rule that they think is unfair. So if you said we should be able to break our promises without any repercussions, someone would veto that rule.
Well, my first rule would be that no one can veto my rules.
Well, that's called tyranny, and it's generally frowned upon. If you make a promise to someone, you should do it. Just like I promised to help you, and still am, despite your constant mockery.
Whatever, you love it. So, either I help him find the problem, which is me, and I'm doomed, or I don't help him, and then I'm behaving unethically, and the whole world goes crazy, and I'm caught anyway. I need to figure out a way to both help him and not help him at the same time.
That's literally not possible.
Oh, really? I once posed as a hot prom date for my cousin, both helping him and later, according to his therapist, not helping him.
There's no escaping it. The problem is me. And now, I have to leave you. Forever.
Michael, you can't be the problem.
Oh, but I am. You see, architects aren't supposed to live in the neighborhoods they design. But I love humans, so I wanted to try. I see now that was a mistake. My meddling is the one true constant in all of our disasters. I tried to force Jianyu into opening up, which caused a sinkhole to open up. I kicked a puppy into the sun and garbage rained down. I grossly underestimated the number of shrimp needed for the opening night party, and what flew through the sky the next day, taunting me for my failures? I'm sorry, everyone. I'm truly sorry. Janet, please call a train to escort me into retirement. You see, the only way in and out of a neighborhood is by train, and Janet is the only one who can operate them. Oh, my dear Janet, will you be okay after I leave?
Yes. This will not affect me in any way.
Jeez, show some compassion.
Well, I can't feel sad, but here's my best approximation of human crying.
Oh, Janet, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Eleanor, come on in. Well, not often you get to confront your greatest failure face to face.
Good to see you too, bud.
I'm just dumbfounded as to how this happened. Our system has never made a mistake before. It's just not possible. And yet here we are. First things first. Who are you?
Well, my name is Eleanor Shellstrop, and some of the info you had was right. I mean, flattened by boner pill truck after dropping margarita mix in grocery store parking lot, that's a very me way to die. But all the other info was wrong. In my defense, when I first arrived and you said you, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead and you're in the good place, I had no reason to think that was a mistake.
Location and date of birth, please.
Phoenix, Arizona, October 14th, 1986. So sorry. That's what I used to tell people when I lied about my age. I was born in 1982.
You lied so much, you forgot your own birth date. Not a great start, but it should be enough for Janet to locate your file. Janet? Janet?
What's that? What's that? What's this?
Her memory's still being rebooted because, oh, you know, someone murdered her. Janet, could you please locate the file for an Eleanor Shellstrop born in 1982?
Yes.
Phoenix, Arizona, USA.
Sure. Anything else?
No, Janet, this is actually a cactus. This might take a while.
Whee!
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom.
Hey, ding-dongs, we figured out what's happened here. You two are both named Eleanor Shellstrop. The day you died, you were both in Phoenix, Arizona, shopping at the same grocery store.
The real Eleanor was attending a conference on the death penalty, and you stopped by to pick up food for a local homeless shelter. And fake Eleanor was there buying margarita mix and a magazine called Celebrity Baby Plastic Surgery Disasters. Incredibly, you both died in the same 10,000th of a second in the same traffic accident because real Eleanor was trying to save fake Eleanor's life by pushing you out of the way of the truck.
I guess you really botched that one, eh?
I did. And I am so sorry. It's all good.
So, how did you not realize you had the wrong Eleanor?
Oh, we don't know what people look like, only names and profiles. On Earth, they're just dots on a map.
Yeah, whatever. We got our wires crossed. We picked up the wrong dot. Point is, there are two Eleanors. The nice, boring one is yours. The trash bag is ours. So, trash bag, let's go. Let's hit it. And also, I'm still waiting on that smile, gorgeous.
Trevor.
Where's that smile?
Trevor, how about we negotiate? Maybe give you something else.
What in the world could you have that we would want?
All right, how about a unicorn, right? I bet you don't have one of those.
No, that is true. Might be fun to skin it alive, eat its raw flesh. Maybe break off the horn, grind it up, snort it. Okay, let's keep talking. Yeah.
Number 5 is number 1. Number 7 is number 2. Number 3 and number 4 are tied for number 3.
What are you talking about?
I'm ranking my favorite Fast and the Furious movies. You said you wanted to know who I am, and this is the best way to get to know me.
No, it isn't. You could tell me your real name for starters.
My name is Jason Mendoza. I'm from Florida, and I'm a professional amateur DJ.
And is that a family member?
I wish. That's Ariana Grande, the sexiest woman alive.
You wish that you were related to a woman you want to have sex with. You know, it'd be one thing if you just weren't a Buddhist monk, but you're barely even a regular, functioning person. How did you get here?
I don't know, but please, dog, you can't tell Michael about me.
You have some nerve asking me for favors when you have spent weeks deceiving me, making a fool out of me, and bringing snack food into my house. Disgusting.
Oh, Ariana, we're really in it now.
Now, I'm about to show you some very sensitive information. The final point totals each of you achieved for all your actions on Earth.
Whoa, your point total was crazy high, Eleanor.
Sorry. Crazy High Eleanor was my nickname in college.
I accidentally saw these point totals when Michael was fixing the sinkhole. It gave me an idea. We will apply the formula to Eleanor's actions here in the good place, and if you earn enough new points, then we could argue that you should stay here.
Would that work?
Don't know. Never had to prove someone belonged here before. But the judge will be here soon, and this is the best way to build our case. Now, the average point total for a resident here is roughly 1.2 million. Right now, based on everything that you did on Earth, you have negative 4,008.
That's not great. But I'm gonna do nice things for every goober in this place until my point total is so high I can rub it in all their smug faces.
You just lost 5 points.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain.
Ow, what the hell? Walk it off, Lululemon.
I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I traveled each and
Live every day like it's your last. Bite me. I'ma live forever, bitch.
Ma'am, it's 132.21. So, big plans this weekend?
Yep. I'm gonna sit alone in my house, watching wedding fails on YouTube, drinking margaritas through a Twizzler straw until I pass out on top of my vibrator.
Hi there. Do you have a second to talk about the environment?
No, buzz off, whale humper.
You know, I see you here all the time, and you're always mean to me, and it really hurts my feelings.
It does? Because the minute you're out of my line of sight, I literally forget you exist. Watch. You exist. You don't exist. You're bothering me. Don't care if you die. See?
Why are you like this?
Excuse me, why am I like this? You don't know me, dude. You don't know what I'm like. Look what you made me do, jag off.
Uh-oh. Oh, good, you're awake. Can I ask you a question about where we're going?
Sure.
Where are we going? I forgot.
We're going somewhere that's not the good place, and it's not the bad place. We're going to a medium place.
Is there a 7-Eleven on the way? Because Janice's powers aren't working, and I want some gum and some football cards and some scratchy tickets.
Go away from me.
Okay.
Morning, Mike. How's it hanging?
Oh, fine, Dave. Just fine.
Listen, we got the files for the new crop of incoming, and the big guy thinks it's time for you to fly solo.
I get to design it myself?
You've been an apprentice long enough. You're ready.
Oh, Dave, I'm going to work so hard. My design is going to be absolutely perfect.
Easy there, rookie. Starting immediately, you'll be reporting directly to the front office. This is your shot. Good luck.
The bad place is owed two people. You have all done bad things since you arrived here. I don't care which two of you go. You can decide. You have 30 minutes.
All I ever wanted was for this neighborhood, my first neighborhood, to be perfect. Somehow I blew it, and now you're all suffering. And for that, I'm deeply sorry. This is truly the saddest day of my life.